Good morning. Thanks for joining us for Local 3 News. I'm Rebecca Bartlemay, and joining me this morning is Caleb Eckloff with the Michigan DNR. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, and so we've been talking about deer hunting season, and so just for people who kind of missed it last hour, what do you see when you register deer?
So when we register deer at the deer check stations, typically hunters will come in. They're interested to know how old their deer is. That's first and foremost on their list. So we'll age the deer, collect some biological information such as beam diameters and the location of harvest, and then we'll give them a successful deer hunter patch and they'll go about their way. The interesting thing is, as we track deer harvest over time, we can actually analyze and compare this year's harvest to years past. And the real story this year is the number of yearling bucks that we've seen in the harvest. Typically, yearling bucks or year-and-a-half-old deer they comprise up to 50% of the typical firearm deer harvest. This year and last year as well, we're seeing a fraction of that. Last year, I believe, was 17% of the harvest, and this year, to date, we're seeing yearling bucks only make up 14% of the harvest, which is really something. So that means the deer that are being harvested are much older than we typically see.
All right, and so, as you were talking to people when they come in to get their deer registered, what have they been saying about their experiences when they've been out in the woods?
Overall, hunters have been very positive. I've heard a couple cool stories about guys sitting in the blind, seeing other critters, turkeys being a big one so far this year, and even a few guys saying they're seeing bears out in the snow, which is kind of neat as well.
All right, wow. So lastly, we were talking about CWD last hour too, but more and more people are getting their heads tested, correct?
Right. We're seeing more people assisting with the voluntary CWD check this season. Folks are coming in, they're interested to get their deer checked. We'll actually collect more detailed information about the location of harvest, and then we will extract the retropharyngeal lymph nodes, which are the lymph tissues found near the tonsils of the deer. We'll collect those tissues, bag them, and send them down to Lansing.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Caleb.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and for more information, you can check out our website, upmatters.com, and tune to Local 3 News tonight at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock Central for more local news, weather, and sports.